Good afternoon. Welcome back to your place of chill that happens to be the coffee company. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Friday. It's an alright day. It's still a bit wet, amazingly. Still a bit wet. Still a bit chilly, but it's slightly warmer today. But still. But we're just going to chill out. We're going to chill out. And yeah, we're going to drink some more Canadian coffee. Woohoo! You guys are going to decide. We're going to decide on which one of these three delicious Canadian coffees we're going to try. But first, we're going to welcome to see who's in the chat. Big up, Five Guys. Big up, big up, big up. Hopefully you're doing well. And yeah, big up, Five Guys. Good afternoon, my friend. Good afternoon, Mr. Five Guys. And Mr. Anthony Gray. You've got a bit of competition again, same times. Well, Anthony, I can't help it. This is the time I've always streamed on a Friday. If people want to start streaming during that time, that's up to them. It's a free country. It's a free world. It's a free internet, sort of. But I'm not going to change my times for anyone. I don't care how big. This is the time I always stream, and I'm not going to move my stream. So if they want to stream, absolutely. But it's good to know that we've got our viewers that watch the Coffee Company. Big up, Ian. Big up. Morning all. Big up, Paul Stewart. Praise be his name. Absolutely. Absolutely, Ian. Hopefully you're doing well, sir. Big up. Kimber. Hopefully you're doing well, miss. Good evening all. Good evening, Kimber. She's saying, Benji. Great stuff. How is everyone? It is the weekend. Which means it's going to be fun, right? It's going to be really fun. Tomorrow, I'm finally going to be able to have some sleep. And yeah, we can talk about many things. I finally finished The Rings of Power last night. I binge watched all 8 episodes in 2 days. Which probably not worth it, to be honest, because yeah, it's not great, is it? It just wasn't great. Which is a real shame, because I was really looking forward to it, and it was very much meh. They've made one of the calmest, most wisest characters look like a total moron. And they've also made the worst villain in the history of that specific universe likable, which is a real problem. He should be absolutely hateful. But I digress. I enjoyed watching the episode. Beautiful series, but it's not good, is it? It's just not great. Real shame. Is Ben someone muscling on Ben's slot? Oh, yeah. Yes. Good afternoon, Roy. Big up, Roy. So, good afternoon from New York. How did you like Canada? Canada was excellent. I really enjoyed Canada. Had a lot of fun. Got to spend loads of time with my one of my oldest. Well, he is my oldest buddy at this rate. He is my oldest buddy, Alex, who is now living in Toronto. We got absolutely hammered beyond belief on Saturday evening, and it was fun. Had loads of delicious food. Many wings were eaten, and it was brilliant. Big up, Jason Bell. Big up, sir. Happy Friday, everyone. Big up. It's another one of the American contingent. Big up. But thank you for asking, Roy. It was great. It was a great holiday. How is everyone? I think... I don't know what to try. I don't know whether I should try it. The Mellows... Dancing Goats blend. We can try Peekaboo, which is their Halloween special. It's only 10 days. It's 10 days. So the Paul Stewart Pumpkin Carving Challenge. It's 10 days. 10 days, which great stakes. I need to speak with you, Kimber. I need to speak with you because we got to plan out the Paul Stewart Pumpkin Carving Challenge for Monday, the 31st of October. Everyone clear your diaries. There will be pumpkins carved. And of course, as you all know, the winner of the Paul Stewart Pumpkin Carving Challenge, as decided by the Board of Deputies, gets to choose whether a Kit Kat is a chocolate bar or a biscuit. It is highest of the highest stakes. Highest of highest. Whoever wins the Paul Stewart Pumpkin Carving Challenge, it is open to the entire world. It's open to the entire world. The only rules are you cannot do it over 2 hours. That's how long the stream is going to be. The stream will be 2 hours long. You cannot do a pumpkin. Actually, no, make it an hour and a half. An hour and a half. It's going to be a 2-hour stream, but we're going to start. It's going to be open to the world. You cannot go over that hour and a half time limit, or you get disqualified. And you must not use a stencil. That's the rules. Those are the rules. Everyone is available for that challenge. Big up, Eugene. Hi, everyone. Big up. Hashtag leave me out. Big up, big up. I'll have to see if I can weasel my way out of meetings that day. Absolutely. I'm in and I'm going to win that. Absolutely, Kimber. We might have to gang up. Question is, that question that needs answering. The Kit Kat. Yep. It's Bobby K. It's Bobby K. Big up, Bobby. Good morning, Benny and the coffee crew. Big up. The coffee beans are all here. Big up, chat. The only way I will accept it being a biscuit is if Paul Stewart declares it himself. Absolutely. Did you know that Villa fans were singing Gerrard slipped on his... God. That went sour, didn't it? We wish him all the best, but yeah, he did a crap job with the money he spent. Ooh, spooky lo-fi. Spooky lo-fi. So we've got the Jazz Hop Cafe playlist, and they've got their Halloween on. Very soon it's going to be the Christmas playlist from the Jazz Hop Cafe, and I'm very excited. Lo-fi Christmas. Who would have thought? If anyone wants the music to be turned up, let us know. But what do you think, guys? We've got 3 coffees to try. They're all from the same roastery. We've got, let's go with the Kenya first, the Peekaboo. Oh no. The Halloween special, or should we leave this to the Paul Stewart Challenge next week, or the week after, should I say? The Dancing Goats, which is just their normal bog standard espresso blend. Or should we go for the Kenya, which is a washed Kenya? What do you reckon? Ah, yeah. Big up. Kenya's always a solid choice. Yeah, it is. I'd save Peekaboo for Halloween. Absolutely. Blue one, as it's my pool colour. Kenyan for me. Yeah, the Halloween one is best there. Absolutely. We'll leave that. So, goodbye, Peekaboo. You are staying. I can't show that on screen, Bobby. I can't show that on screen. But big up, big up. Very funny. Great stuff. More of you said the Kenya, so I think we're going to go for the Kenya. Big up, Shawnee boy. Yes. Hello, Shawnee. Everyone say hello to Shawnee. Big up, Shawnee. Welcome back. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully all is well, Shawnee. No, it's not a slight tan. I went to Canada. I went to Canada. It was freezing cold there. There is no tan. Absolutely not. Bobby being Bobby. No, it's not a slight tan. Hopefully you're well, Shawnee. I'm going to text you later, my friend. We need to have a chat. We haven't talked in a while. That's brilliant. Have you been tan? It was rather warm in Canada. Some days it was freezing cold, but all the days I went out with Bobby K, it was warm. I don't understand it. Every day I went out with Bobby K, it was 22 degrees and sunny. The days I was hanging out with Alex, it was 8 degrees, raining and windy. Makes no sense. Frostbite, sure, but not a tan. Absolutely not a tan. Right, so let's get this Kenya going. Again, you can only get a tan in Canada, but only in June and July. Yeah. Was it awesome? Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. Best bit was just hanging out with Alex, to be honest. Even though hanging out with friends in general was awesome, but especially getting to see Alex and hanging out with his girlfriend Erica, who I haven't seen in a long time. Because obviously she's always lived in Canada because she's Canadian. But hanging out with my school friend Alex. We got wings. It was just fun. That's because I bring the chilly Indian heat, yeah. Niagara was great. Niagara by the Lake was brilliant. Great fun. Bobby K's photo skills were great. Lead photographer, Bobby K. You got to go, Shawnee. You got to go. All you know is, if you go to Niagara, you're going with Brian, because Brian adores Niagara Falls. So you're going to have a date with Brian. You're going to go out with Brian to Niagara, and it's going to be wonderful. That was a lot of fun going with Brian. That was a lot of fun. I mean, he really likes Niagara Falls. Been to Niagara Falls many times. Always the best view from the Canadian side. The Canadian side is I'm not going to insult America, but the Canadian side is just much better. It's just more of a view. It's just great. Wishing all that celebrate Diwali a happy festival of lights. Great stuff. Great stuff. Love the podcast with Jack this morning. I need to listen to it. I bet it was great. Ryan is obsessed with the Falls. Yeah, he is. He loves it. If we would have gone without him, he would have been so mad. Like he would have he forgave us going to Popeyes without him. He would never have forgiven us for going to Niagara without him. So it was great to go. Right, let's open this Canadian coffee. And I am a sucker for packaging. It's called, the roastery is called DeMello. DeMello, they've just rebranded. They were DeMello de Palheta. They've rebranded to DeMello. They are a Brazilian Korean coffee roastery. They are Brazilian Korean. So they've got Brazilian coffee. They're mostly learned in South America. But they do coffee from all over the world. But they are a Korean-owned roastery because there's loads of Koreans in Brazil, apparently. I spoke with Gaguma about this whilst we were out there. But yeah, I love this packaging. For me, this is one of the greatest packaging I've ever seen. And I like that they've renamed the tiger to Felix. I entered the competition to try and win it. But I didn't win, which is a shame because I would love to have won that hoodie. Great coffee roastery, really good coffee, really lovely baristas that work there, really kind. So I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan already. I basically went there every day as my morning coffee. I really like that place. Not only because it was 10 minutes from Alex's apartment, but it's just really good coffee. Like they have a place literally out. If you go out of his flat, 2 minutes there is a good coffee shop there. But I would walk the 15 minutes to go to this one because they're just a very good coffee roastery. Smells like Kenya. Can we do? Oh! No, we need a better light. So it's a medium light roast. Yes. Go to Bobby K's house for Diwali. So it's a medium light roast. This is not a pea berry. So if we go to one of the other, where is it? You're gonna have to excuse my dirty fingers because I've been packing coffee all day. But there is a term called pea berry, which means when 2 coffee beans are in the cherry and they're already fused together. So some Kenyan coffees are deliberately grown to be pea berries. So this is what a pea berry is. It is 2 coffee beans fused together. So a lot of Kenyan coffees are all pea berry, all of them. But this one is not. So if we get... These are just normal coffee beans. These are great. So we're going to try it. We're going to try it as espresso today. We'll see how it goes. It's probably going to be a bit too sour for me. It's a medium light roast. We're going to go to a bit of technical chicken. Really, I should have done a Halloween special, but I couldn't be asked. We've got the Christmas special on the way, though. This is a Kenya, so I'm going up to 20 grams of coffee. Other than the 18. Here we go. How's everyone? That smells really good. You really smell that raspberry, my God. This is going to be delightful. This is a washed processed coffee, which if you don't know is when they process the coffee by putting the cherries in a swimming pool like thing, and the bad coffee floats to the bottom, sinks to the bottom. The bad stuff floats to the bottom. They clean it, which enhances the acidity. So it's going to have a load of acidic notes, but it's going to be quite sweet. But it might have a nice bitterness because apparently it's got bergamot flavour notes. Flavour notes are yuzu, which is a type of Asian fruit, which we discovered yesterday, mostly in Japan and Korea. But it's also got Japan, Korea, and China. Japan originated in China, but it's used in a lot of Japanese and Korean dishes. Raspberry puree and bergamot, so it should have a nice bitter aftertaste, like a bitter orange, which is what I'm trying to do by having a bit more coffee. exciting. And we're going to have it as an espresso, double. Let's go. Yes, I like it. Awesome, it should be delicious. Right, come with Ian. Yeah, you're both all going to Bobby's. Awesome. Awesome. Love Kenyan coffee. Usually I have Kenya as filter, so it is good as an espresso. It might be a bit acidic as an espresso. We can try both. That is the beauty of having your own coffee roastery. Uh-oh. Why is that machine? Why are they using the Strada? Okay, interesting. Right, let's try this coffee. Always eat tandoori chicken whenever I eat, and anyway, I love me some good samosa. And of course, naan is the best. I'm starting to put Indian food back into my diet again, which is really, really helpful. It means my stomach is starting to improve a bit. After a decade of not being able to eat Indian food, I can now eat Indian food, so marvellous. But I just need to not go crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's got that bitter orange flavour at the end. That's lovely. But not too bitter though, it's a clean bitter. It's almost like drinking Kinotto or something like that. Yeah. I like it. Very good. Well done, DeMello. Well done. And of course, drinking their coffee may give you superpowers. If I can ever get proper branding, I'm definitely going to put on the bottom of my bags, if you smell what the coffee's brewing. Gotta do it. Great stuff. How's everyone? What's everyone's plans for the weekend? What is everyone's plans? I will be sleeping tomorrow. I'm probably getting my shoes fixed. One trip to my place and you can handle Indian food. Clearly I have magical powers. Yes, you do, sir. Absolutely magical. I didn't realise the turkey bagel, though, was magical. But now we know. Looks like we've got great weather for the weekend. I'm going for our day hike. Ooh, it should be lovely. That should be lovely. I'm probably going to be absolutely buzzing after this. I don't drink espresso often. I still find it funny. Because obviously we had dinner, and of course, little K and big K like to argue a bit because they're brothers, and brothers always argue. But I would always be the one to end the argument and say to little big K, "Who cares what you think? You like Dyer." That's just the ending chip of every argument. You like Dyer, so your opinion means nothing. As long as I get some gobi Manchurian, I am there. Just resting up as recovering from a rib injury, sadly. Of course, a win on Sunday would help a great deal. Great stuff. Take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah, you don't. If your ribs hurt, don't do anything. Don't do anything. Just lay down. Take it easy. Drink plenty of tea, as I like to say. Tea is always good. Good quality tea. That's getting better as I drink it. That bergamot flavour is sort of teetering out a bit as we go down the cup, which is a bit annoying, but that's also quite nice because you get more of that sweetness from the yuzu and the raspberry. Still got a nice bitterness though. Not too much. Bobby's not answered Ian, so he wants that food. What's that noise? How the hell's that happened? My Amazon Prime is uninstalled. How's that possible? Reinstall. I'm thinking of trying something new at the beer shop later. Love the spooky music. I think we're gonna wait. I don't know. Are you at work today, Bobby? If you're not at work, do you want the link? I can send you the link, sir. I know Brian is about to appear on the fan show, and he is just teased that he's going to go absolutely mental. Really, I should be watching this. I will watch this later. Sorry for the quietness. I've been stuffing my face. Absolutely, Kimber. That's some groovy old music. Absolutely. Great stuff, Kimber. I'm pleased to inform you that I finally got a British gas contract. My business is of who's going mental. Brian's about to go mental. He's gonna go absolutely Brian. And it's gonna be very brilliant. And I'm gonna watch it later. I finally got a British gas contract. Finalmente. I finally got a kosher business. After 2 years of complaining to Caden, I am now legit. Sort of. They still haven't emailed me back, though. At Caden. They'll probably email me on Monday. And I need to email the insurance people at some point. How does that differ to regular Brian? No, it doesn't. No, it's just one Brian. Very funny. Hopefully they clip it and he sends it to me. Afternoon, Graham. Hopefully you're doing better. Everyone say hello to Graham. Graham has been having the old COVID. So everyone wish Graham well. And we look forward to seeing him soon-ish. Eugene saying hello. Yeah. Congrats on being legal. Oh, yeah. Big up. I still find that funny. I was with Erica because she had a, a late shift. So she did 8 till 8 in the evening till 8 in the morning. So we hung out in the morning before she went back to bed. And we watched In the Wall. So Erica, if you've not heard me talk about Erica, because Erica is wonderful, she runs a Instagram page called Everybody's Beautiful, where she talks about the evils of the dieting industry and eating disorders and body positivity and all that stuff relating to that. And Erica is one of the most wholesome people on the planet. Saying, "Oh yeah, we have corrupted one of the most wonderful people on the planet just by watching In the Wall once." It's absolutely brilliant. Oh yeah. Oh. I haven't done this in so long. Come on, see. There he is. Bang, bang. Benjamin, do you like buttons? Only the giant buttons. Big up, Bob. Hopefully you're having a great day at work. Hope you're having a great day at work. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow on In the Wall, if you're on. And hopefully you are alighting on Monday afternoon. So it should be fun. Let's finish this coffee. I left that for too long. That was too acidic. Yeah, you've got to drink that quickly. Bob's like Candyman. You say his name and he turns up with a hook hand, probably. Yep. Now there's a dark horse. Are you talking about a 1957 Gibson Les Paul with 3 pickups? Then yeah, I'm into that. I don't know if you're around for a chill, Kim. Always welcome. Anyone, just give me a shout. We will probably just be chilling. Brian will be joining us after his segment on the Irish Hotspur fan show. I don't know what we're going to talk about. Probably our trip to Canada. Even though we were both there. Which should be fun. And yeah, they still haven't emailed me. dickheads. Caden. Caden. They're a bit of a nightmare. Most unfortunate thing about exercise, they're on the way out. Oh, yeah. I feel like we should have an exit sign on the entrance now, just to confuse people. Lol. The point actually should be, what's it called? Buying coffee, because we need to give Mr. Yan some more coffee. And we still haven't ordered the samples for the organic blend we're doing. Oh, bloody hell, we got a bot. Block. I just picked up Big K from therapy from all the dire abuse he's got. Absolutely. We do not condone bullying. Bullying is evil, but Big K, you should know better. You should absolutely know better. Just when we were at dinner, just any time Big K said anything, who cares what you think? You like Dyer. Let me finish my dinner and I will join you. Great stuff. I'll send you the link. Eugene. Literally need to find you on WhatsApp. We haven't had a chinwag in a long time. There we go. Eugene. Bang, bang. There we go. I decided to sell my Hoover today. It was collecting dust. Good stuff. Yeah. Big time Benny. That's definitely not me, to be honest. Definitely not me. But I did for Kim's, on Kim's behalf, I let Big K know that she is very angry with him because of his heresy. He now knows. Rumours are Poch is going to Villa. Doubt it. You have to be cruel to be kind, yeah. He needs to know. I mean, his heresy cannot be tolerated. No, Puck, no. Okay. Eric Dyer has been letting us down since 2014. Is it that long, really? That's 12 years. No. 8 years. Not letting me down. I never liked him. You know what I mean? Yep. Oh, yeah. No, definitely not. No. Still the funniest thing that's happened all year. The only thing that Kim films is Eric Dyer scoring. It's the most quintessential funny moment you've ever seen. It's a rough world out there. Being a fan of Donkey Diet is just self-inflicted pain. No need for it. Absolutely. We do not like it. Quite right. Absolutely. Why would you hurt yourself like that? Why would you do that? Shut up. God. Sorry. Yeah. We're just flicking that out. I love Eric Dye. No, you don't, Catman Jess. No, you don't. We've got the Bob Bots. Okay, Ian, you just lost your Diwali invite. Oh, God. Porn Bob, yeah. Porn Bob. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. Ian, you've been replaced by Catman. Big up, Catman. Shut up, Bobby. You know Ian's right. You know Ian's right. He's probably earned another samosa at the Diwali thing. Because who doesn't want a samosa? Samosas are delicious. Conte, Kulusevski's situation has worsened. Ugh. Oh, Ian, yeah. Could go for a samosa. Bobbadums are great. Great stuff. Day was on the fan show. Turns on subtitles. You're going to need them. All I know is you're probably going to see two fingers. Decky is probably out until after the World Cup. It's terrible. Terrible news for... Yeah. I mean... all that because of a tight calf muscle. In these internationals, they need to stop. These random internationals for this shitty Nations League and these terrible friendlies, they have to stop. They are making football so bad, yet they're telling us we've got to have smaller squads, yet you're playing far more games. It's madness. It's a real problem. And now we've got no attackers on the bench. Great transfer window. Currently going in on the stadium, right? So we're going for Dulux again. Yeah, big up, Bob. Big up, Bob. Oh, it's a banging tune. Who's going to get here first? Eugene or Brian? Probably Eugene. And if anyone else wants to jump in, give me a shout. You have. Just send me a message on WhatsApp. Most of you have my number in here. Or have a connection to someone that has my number in here. Jeez, at this rate, Benny, you should go for the naming rights. The Coffee Company Stadium. Best coffee in East London. The Coffee Company Arena. The Coffee Bean. The coffee grinder. Great stuff. The coffee grinder is already a hot rod, though. You can't call a stadium the coffee grinder. Ooh. The coffee cup. We don't win cups. Let's see what Bobby's got to say. Let's see what he's got to say. We're going to talk about Canada just because of a laugh. Great idea. What would it be? Would it be the coffee cup? I feel like it's a great name for a stadium. Coffee mug? Just a stadium full of mugs? That's us. The grinding ground. Oh, yeah. So let's do that. You got to put names back on. There we go. Let's go. What would the coffee companies call the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? No, Bobby K. Just no. Lol. What would the coffee company call the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium if we had the naming rights? I feel like the coffee bowl, the coffee hopper. It's great stuff. Great stuff, everyone. Oh, they are selling Goose Island in Lidl now. Flick the Bean Stadium. The Flick Bean Stadium. Yeah. Flick the Bean Stadium. Yeah, okay, I like it. Daigle? Why would we call the stadium Daigle? It's an interesting name for the arena. Let's call it Daigle, okay. There we go. I feel like I'm not... Skip this song. Let's skip it. There we go. No. Halloween one. The coffee grounds. Everyone gets a cup as they walk in. It's a good one, actually. Daigle's body language is assaulting me, even though he's not even yelling at me. I'm living for this. Free coffee, Roy. Never. Free is not a word used. Absolutely. There was not even a free program once in a while. Didn't say it was free. Goose Island, you say, Ben? Yes, I love Goose Island. Goose Island are very good friends of mine. The guys in the UK. I tried the Goose Island in Toronto, which was also very good. And speaking of Toronto, it's Bobby K. It's Bobby K. Be up, Bobby.
What's up, Benny? What's happening, buddy? How you doing?
We're nothing. We're just chilling out.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd join you. I was like, I could do with a little bit of a chilling out.
Yeah. How's it been since I left the country?
Oh, interesting, buddy. Interesting. I started light duties over there,
Yeah.
and they turned around and took my weekends away, and made me
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday off, and so I've been off yesterday, off today, and then I go back tomorrow, and then I start vacation Sunday.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So. Yeah. No comment.
Yeah.
What day are you going to do the carving contest?
The 31st of October.
Are you going to do it on the
Halloween?
Monday?
So that is a Monday. I'm going to repeat the rules. You get an hour and a half to carve your pumpkin. An hour and a half. The winner of the Paul Stewart Pumpkin Carving Challenge decides whether a Kit Kat is a chocolate bar or a biscuit.
That's some big stakes.
From then, it's fact. There's no arguing.
Some big stakes, man. That's some big stakes.
Like full-blown T-bone.
Oof. Hello, everybody in the chat. Good morning, by the way. Everybody's here. Cooves is here. Hey, Koovie.
Wanting to watch Mr. Daigle's rant. Apparently, it must be brilliant. Hopefully, someone clipped it for me. And leave me fortitude to buy a cup as additional entrance fee. Yeah.
Yeah, that Roy, I can see happening. That I can see happening.
Yeah. No pressure. Yeah.
That I could see when Roy made the comment about a free coffee when you walk in. I was like, free.
What's free?
I live all the way over here, and I know nothing's free in that stadium.
Yeah.
But I got my ticket today. Confirmed the tickets and everything, paid for them and everything, so I even know where I'm sitting. Section 523.
Yeah.
So
523.
523. Yeah.
You're 4 blocks away from me.
Woohoo!
Literally 4, because I'm in 527.
Yeah, so it's 523.
That's East Upper. That's with me, basically.
I can tell you exactly what it is. Hold on, I have the email here.
I know exactly where that is.
At least one of us knows.
Hopefully that's in the East Upper and not in the South End.
Tottenham versus Area 523, entrance 12, row 18.
Is that in the South End or is that in the East End?
Doesn't say. It just says Area 523.
I'm going to have to look that up. What game are you going to? He's going to the Arsenal game. So a big up to Paddy Hartnett. A big up to Paddy Hartnett for
big up, Paddy. Indeed. Big up,
Paddy. He gives Bobby a load of shit, but what he's done is absolutely legendary. What a guy. I think he's earned the right to be a bit.
I think he's earned his status. Yeah. Well, this was courtesy of Paddy. He sent me this jersey. How kind of him.
Yeah. Lovely play.
Ledley King and Roy Keane's autograph on here. Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't say. I'm looking at the email. It just says Area 523. It doesn't say anything about
block
80 pounds.
Yeah, you're literally to the right of me. You're literally to the right of me. Well, that makes things easier. That makes things really easy.
Because he sent me a picture saying that's the view from that seat. Let me turn this off there.
Is that? Yeah, you're. Wait, what? That doesn't seem right. What, are you South Stand?
No, it's in the middle of the pitch, just from what I'm looking at, to the right of the halfway line.
Oh, so you are East Stand. So the picture looks a bit squishy. So you're basically near me. You're literally 4 blocks away from me. So that makes it really easy because I can just show you where to go.
Perfect. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people there that we're going to be holding hands with as well. So it'll be nice, man. I can't wait, man. I really just can't wait to hop on that plane and get over there.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be
as long as I don't break your maple syrup like I did mine.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't believe that, man.
Should I complain to Air Canada?
Yes.
How do I do that?
To Air Canada, you have to. They have a section basically through their customer service department that will have a damaged goods area.
Yeah. Okay.
So you need to document. You need to take pictures of everything that was damaged.
Yeah. Okay.
And was your suitcase damaged at all?
No, suitcase wasn't damaged because it's a soft suitcase. But first,
One,
welcome
two,
Eugene. Big up, Eugene. How are you?
Yeah.
Hi guys. Yeah.
Hey, good morning.
Hello. How are you?
Good evening.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be good morning soon.
Yeah, another half
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah, another half hour.
No, I
Oh.
just changed jobs, so been busy. Haven't had time to do streams. Getting to use the new routine and all that. So
Yeah.
but
Congratulations on the new job, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you. But it's more tiring.
Yeah.
Even though it's about 5-10 minutes away from my house, it's a bit more tiring. But you gotta get used to it.
Yeah.
And used to the routine, get used to the rhythm, and shows will be coming back on again. Most probably, I'll be doing a watch along. We have a couple of Malaysian Newcastle fans. I think Bobby has met them before, right?
Yeah,
Good
there's
stuff.
what's the guy's name again?
Johan, his cousin Julian, right?
I've seen them on your show.
Yeah.
Just for the fun of it. I don't know. I haven't done shows for in a while,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. Yeah. I don't know. Just had to come on.
See you soon, Kimber.
Yeah. See you soon.
I can,
All right. Yeah. How you been doing, Bobby?
I can't complain, buddy.
Yeah.
Been through a little bit of a rough patch, but things are getting better. So
Ben was in Canada just recently, right?
yeah,
So,
that made it better. We got a few days with Ben there. We got to go to Niagara Falls and everything, and I turned Benny into my model in Niagara Falls, and it was so funny. It got to the point, Eugene, where I just kept taking pictures of Ben because I was like, he's not taking the pictures, so I was like, okay. So I would just go like this to him. It got to the point where I just went like this, and he just handed me his phone. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Okay, Ben, go stand there. Okay, go stand there. Okay, go stand there.
I don't take pictures. I just don't do it. I usually remember stuff like that in my brain, but
But you know what, Benny? It's good that you don't, because you enjoy the moment. You know, you're actually appreciating the moment that you're in versus worrying about taking pictures and making videos and all this stuff. Yeah. It's like somebody was saying to me, my cousin was saying to me, "Oh, you're going to the game and everything. Oh, make sure you video that and everything, and make sure you do this and post this." And I'm like, that's not going to be a concern. Yeah, it's going to be January, right? We're coming for it's Little K's birthday on January the 15th, and as it stands right now, the game is scheduled for January the 14th.
No, we didn't.
So. No, he didn't actually. It was a really.
It was too wet. It was quite cold.
If it was a warmer day, because you get soaked on that boat. If it was a warmer day, I definitely would have encouraged Benny to go. But it was the day before he was flying back, so to risk him getting sick or something like that, it would have just been foolish. And it was early in the day, and we still had a couple hours there to walk around, so we would just made the most of being tourists, kind of things. So,
question for Bobby, right? How do you celebrate Diwali in Canada?
I just go wherever my wife tells me to.
Okay, that's a good idea.
We have her best friend. There's a bit of a tradition in this house. Her best friend does the Diwali party every year, and we go over there. And there's so about 4 or 5 families end up coming over. There's about 10, 15 kids and everything, and then there's a park right across the street from them, literally a 2-minute walk, and we go down there and just light off the fireworks for the kids and stuff like that. But I don't know. The city this year sent out a warning saying no fireworks are allowed and blah blah blah. So whatever.
Why?
They always do that.
It's just because for unlicensed people doing unsafe things. So you'll have people in between houses setting off fireworks. Stupid. Like they don't go to open, clear areas.
Yeah. So it has to be in like a designated park, right, or someone's house.
It has to be in a designated area, and you have to have a permit.
Okay.
Well, now you're gonna get a permit.
But we're talking about, Benny. You saw the amount of Indian people that are in the neighborhood I'm in, so you're gonna need about 1 million cops to enforce that here.
Yeah,
it's impossible, man.
Bobby, we are having fireworks now already.
Oh, you've already started? Oh, okay, because it's Monday, right?
Yeah.
So
yes, Monday, but because it's a long weekend over here, we have a public holiday.
Okay.
Yeah, so people.
The party started. Yeah, come to Malaysia, man.
Yeah. Hey, Malaysia's wonderful. We celebrate everything, right? Apart from, sorry, Ben.
Yeah.
Except for Ben's birthday. What are you trying to say?
No, seriously. Yeah, Chinese New Year, Christmas, New Year, Eid, and of course Diwali. The mixture and the culture, and it's all there. So we celebrate.
That's the way it
basically.
should be. You know what I mean? Why not
It
appreciate
would
everybody's
be weird if
different
you
celebration?
had people in Malaysia celebrating Tu Bishvat and planting trees and shit, or people doing Purim. It would make no sense. But
Yeah. But it is a country where the culture is very diverse, and being Malaysian, we celebrate. We'll take a chance to celebrate anything.
Yeah, there you go.
what's,
There
what's
you
the
go.
Jewish population of Malaysia? Probably 0.
Close to that, I think. Close to that.
Of
Yeah, but I need to check. We might have one.
there we go. You might have one.
Yeah.
There we go.
But okay. Secretly, if you can get into Thailand, then I'll smuggle you into Malaysia. Yeah. But no, it's weird, But nah, we won't go there, right?
We won't go there. There is nothing to say what the population of Malaysia is. There's probably none. It's like that Family Guy sketch. I won't even talk about the sketch actually because it's a horrible sketch. We'll talk about it in the back end. There's a brilliant Jewish thing about the Jews in the south of America. It's very funny. Very funny.
Not live. Live.
We won't talk about it live, but most people have probably seen it. Funny, I thought Bobby will get on the plane next week. No, he's not. He's going to be...
Not that early. Not that early. Need a little bit of planning.
Yeah, I did plan quite well, amazingly.
Yeah. You spent a week there? 10 days in Canada?
Me and Little K are coming for 10 days. And sorry, no. We land on we're coming for 11 days, and Big K's coming for 9 days.
Yeah.
He comes 2 days after us.
He's flying alone on the plane first time?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's 16. Yeah, so it'll be his first experience. I'm not too keen on it, but there's no way.
It's okay.
Well, the year that he's in school, it's not even taking him out for as long as I am taking him out. Mom's not happy about that. So if his grades aren't up to par, he might end up just coming for the weekend and me having to change his flight and ship him back on the Monday. So,
oh dear.
So it's all on him right now.
Yeah.
So
go on him. He's got to study. That's one of the things I told him. You've got to study.
Yep. It's all about the grades.
Yep. So it's application, all application, man.
Yeah.
But I'm really, honestly, Eugene, I'm really looking forward to coming up there and making a trip of it and everything. I just, I'm being selfish this time though, and if any of my family is watching, I love you, but I have no intention to visit any of you. I'm going to be there.
You're not going to Leicester, right?
I might not get a chance. Originally, the plan was as soon as me and Little K land, because we land, I think 8:30 in the morning. I was thinking as soon as we come out, just hop on a train or a bus, make our way straight to Leicester, go see our family there and everything, and then make our way back before Friday, before Jay lands. And then Friday night, we're going over to Nick, Barry, Sean, Ranjit's. So we've already made that plan. Saturday is the game. Sunday will be Christian's birthday. So hopefully the game doesn't get moved to Sunday so that we can celebrate with some of the wife's family in London there. We'll put something together, maybe just tell everybody.
Or we can say, sod your family, and then we all go out.
Yeah, we're having a party at the coffee company.
Yeah?
Yeah, little K's birthday party at the coffee company.
A space.
Family to be there. Yeah.
I'll get
how many can you house in there, Ben? What's your capacity?
200, 300?
Capacity is whatever the hell I want.
Don't say that because we're Indian.
Yeah,
we'll have coaches full of people show up outside.
and don't forget, right? It'll take at least 3 days to finish.
Oh, at least, yeah. The party will start Sunday, and Wednesday we'll still be streaming with Ben. Will be in the background still.
All right. Ryan is stuck in his garage with no train to get to my next bus. Hope all is well,
guys.
Ryan. Big up, Ryan.
Yeah, Bobby.
Ryan drives bus over
Bobby,
there.
the only thing that you better hope is that the World Cup treats us good. If not, you'll be watching a bare-boned Spurs playing.
Oh God, yeah.
And speaking of rants,
oof.
He's
Big
up,
brother.
Good morning, good evening.
What's up, people? What's up? How we doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
How was
your
the
head
rant?
clear after that? Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Obviously, they had a few more people come on, so I didn't get to go into what I thought about the players and the team as much. I spent, people won't believe it, but I spent most of my time talking about a certain chairman.
Oh,
I,
Of
Really?
course.
I
Really?
just, do you know what?
Really?
I just thought I'd mix it up a bit. I had to, I had to laugh at myself, and I shared this with Bobby when I was talking to him last night when I said about people remember when Google was the big buzzword. It's happening. It's happening. I put a tweet out and I went on channels. I think Ben, you were on top of my way with me, even when I said, "Well, don't get your hopes up." Last time it was Amazon, that went quiet, and then with the what happened is the deal went dead, but we announced Dulux Paint as our sponsors.
Yeah.
Well, it's gone quiet yet again. But last night, Tottenham announced that they've extended their contract with Molten Brown to be the official toiletries of Tottenham Hotspur. So I'm like, Joe, I say this stuff, and I don't like saying this stuff. I want to be. I've said so many times, I want to be proven wrong.
Yeah.
I want to come on these channels and say, "All hail that man's name,"
No.
but I won't. But I won't. But apart from that, enough of that.
Yeah, it's good to
but
have you back,
Brian,
Brian.
we had
It's
Lady
good to have
Gaga.
old Brian back, you know? It's so good to have old
Oh,
Brian.
We had,
it's
we
a
had
habit.
Lady Gaga. Come on, now.
Yeah.
I never went away. I never went away. I was just waiting to see all this great stuff happen and things going on.
Same here.
Don't worry,
I-
Brian. I
But
sent to
don't
certain
forget, right,
somebody your
Yuri
itinerary. He's
and
waiting for you.
Izora is fighting soon, right?
Hi, Graham.
Which
Big up,
is
Brian.
better, Graham? Sorry, Bobby, what was you saying, brother?
I was saying I sent a certain chairman your itinerary to let him know when you're landing and stuff, so he'll be waiting at the airport for you.
Mate, I will tell you.
Anxiously awaiting your arrival.
I will tell you, if he hadn't blocked me from sending him emails, I personally would have sent him myself.
Yeah.
I would have personally sent him myself. I personally would have sent one myself and let him know I'd give him my flight itinerary. It's like literally, I said today, do you know what? And it entered my head, and I wish it hadn't entered my head because people know I'm crazy and I'll do stuff. I had a vision of literally going to the stadium one night late at night with some Dulux paint and writing "Levy out," sponsored by Dulux, on the stadium.
Do that
Oh,
after the Arsenal game.
And now it's into my head. It's very dangerous territory.
Don't get Canadians banned from the stadium before the Arsenal game.
It's very
Give it
dangerous
to all after
territory.
we leave.
Yeah.
I will-
No, Brian, I think the transfer window, you have to go back to the original plan, stand outside Hotspur away and the placard again. And at least we might get another 2 good players to come in and help us with this. If not, we'll get shit again.
No, listen. We're going to have to wait and see what happens with the yada yada yada. But I will be home, and listen, as we know, I won't be quiet. I won't be quiet.
Oh, the big guns are all coming on at the same time. Mr. Cuba
Oh, sexiness on this panel just went up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, yeah.
Just had to watch Brian's rant after having prior warning to him going on. It was worth it. I think it was Ian Ferguson, saying that entire rant should have been done to music. It was spot on.
Yeah, you were saying
I'm
something
going to have
about
to watch this now. I'm going to have to watch this rant after the show.
What I loved about it is, you remember the early days of Brian Daigle on YouTube?
Yeah.
Screaming and shouting, swearing. There's such control now. It's beautiful. It's absolutely.
You know it is good as well.
Yeah.
It's
You know what it
poetic.
is? So when I started coming on We Are Tottenham, the whole thing with that is obviously I've been Levy out way before We Are Tottenham TV or before I went on it. And I used to go on there and I used to get so much grief in the comments. And then obviously the Super League happened and everyone was like, oh my God, Brian. But it's because when I was coming on, I felt I had to get my point across. And it became my kind of thing. The shout, oh, Brian's going to go mad. He's going to go nuclear. Oh, wiki. But then I realised when I joined up with changes to Spurs and we were really making a go of this for the NFL protest. And I've got to do things dignified. I've got to do things in a way where I'm talking like this and my points are valid and taken on board. Not just, it's that Daigle shouting and screaming again. And don't get me wrong, there is time.
I know where he gets his energy.
There is time for that, and mainly after the game.
Yeah.
But when it's time to say, right, this can't happen, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, who are you going to listen to? You're going to listen to a guy going batshit crazy and nuclear?
Yeah.
Or like you said, Kuva, like this. And And this is the way it's got to be. When I go full on, right, this ain't joking about time. There's joking about time and being crazy and mad like after games. But when I'm really trying to get my point across now, this is the only way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think especially after that Wednesday result, I'll just thought about, we know some of the people have made that long journey up and back. You're giving up half your day to go and pay.
Getting back at 6 in the morning.
That it's disgraceful. That it can't go left. It can't be brushed off like some people are trying to do. We move on. No, you've got to kick up a fuss about this sort of thing. Otherwise, they just do it again.
Yeah. Can't happen. It's an unacceptable performance.
Yeah, really was.
We've been moving on for the past 20 years. Are we going to still move on again?
Kuva heard one of the things I said, and I'll be interested. Like, we're all on here. We all do Tottenham YouTube, and I said, you know what? It comes to the point as well now where we're all talking about accountability for the owners, the manager, the players. I sat back after the United game and after my rant on We Are Tottenham TV, or I said it during my rant on We Are Tottenham TV, where I feel that now I have got to stand up and be accountable and show some accountability, because we come on these shows and we say, not all of us, but we say, do you know what? Now's the best time to play them. We're stronger now. Conte's had them for a year. We should beat them. We should play them off the park. We should do this. We should. And we start saying this because we don't want to say, listen, this might not go our way. This might not happen. And we raise our hopes and we raise our belief and we think the players may be there to do it, but they're not doing it. They're not doing it. And it's got to the point now where I'm not going to come on these shows and go, yeah, we're going to win 2-1, 3-1. We're going to do. If I think we're going to draw or lose, I'm going to say now, I think we're going to draw or lose, because I'm sick and tired of coming on these shows, and trying to preach the good shit that we're better. Look at that 3, and I was a mad one for 3-5-2. Look how they repaid my faith against Manchester United. Yeah, I'm doing the cabbie there, aren't I? I've got to hold myself accountable. I come on these shows and a lot of people watch it and a lot of people know me. I'm not saying everyone listens to me and what I say, everything's taken as gospel. But I'm not going to come on here anymore and go, yeah, do you know what? If we play 3-5-2, that's it. We'll smash them. We'll smother them in midfield. And it's Kane and Son, and they'll do. Kane and Son should have grabbed that game against United by the scruff of the neck and said, what the fuck are you guys doing? And so should Højbjerg, who was woeful. Yeah. All of them were woeful. They should have said, listen, we can't, we're not going out like this. And picked themselves. It was abysmal on Wednesday.
Yeah. Imagine I woke up at 3 a.m., right? Yeah. In Malaysia, just to watch that, right? When the first goal went in, I was going, okay, maybe we still might have a chance. When the second goal went in, I switched off the television and went to sleep. Yeah. Yeah, so, oh dear. And it screwed up my whole day.
The game didn't put you to sleep, Eugene?
No. The game didn't put me to sleep because I was cursing all the time. What the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? Right? So, I don't know. It screwed up my whole day. Right? I had to wake down 3 hours after that just to go to work. But it is what it is.
If you want to guarantee Tottenham winning away from home, you've got to send me to the Scotland Yard. You can send the tip link. You can send me money to go back to Canada, and you'll guarantee the Tottenham win. Fact. No losses in Canada.
That is true. That is true.
No losses in Canada. Did you try all dressed chips? No, I didn't. Alex kept on saying he was going to get some for me because the company he works for supplies them to Amazon. The all dressed chips is, I'll get you a bag. And he didn't get them, bastard.
Well, Ben, believe me, they are my favourite crisps in the world, apart from Co-op, sea salt and Chardonnay vinegar, which I can't wait to buy every single one of them when I go to a Co-op. But I've got to bring your stuff back from Bobby Case that we didn't collect. Yeah. Trust me, I will be bringing a couple of bags for myself of all dressed crisps, and you can have one of them.
I actually discovered something that I adored, which was the Lay's sweet pickle. My God, are they awesome?
You want me to bring you a pack back?
Oh, yeah. Those were phenomenal.
Cool.
And their chips too.
Yeah, they're so good. So they got that pickle flavour you need.
I'll bring them. I've just actually finished a packet of dill pickle crisps yesterday. They're weird. Do you know what? There are so many things that I've learned here in Canada. There's so many combinations which to us from over the pond sound ridiculous. Like the first one I tried was Ilana kept going on about having a French fries with a Wendy's, the chocolate milkshake, the frosty.
Frosty,
And I was like, I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And when I tried it at the airport when we were coming back one time, she gave me a chip and I was like this, trying not to eat it. Had it, banging. Maple syrup on bacon or chicken or what, banging. There is a popcorn that is over here, Chicago Town,
mix,
which is mature cheddar and caramel.
Yeah.
Sounds disgusting. Absolutely banging.
Yeah.
There are so many combinations of stuff that I've tried here, which over the pond you're like, what are you talking about? And as I say when I do the hashtag, I always say, sounds so wrong but tastes so right.
Yeah.
There are combinations which are just incredible out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I must admit, I'm not like that. The typical English stuff. Cup of tea with sugar. Are you mad?
Yeah.
Milk?
Oh yeah, milk in tea. You're drinking the Indian style tea rather than the Chinese or the green leaf stuff.
Yeah.
But,
Japanese.
Yeah, some things just it doesn't seem right, but it does go. Must admit, when I went over to the States, I had one of the diner breakfasts, bacon, eggs, and they put maple syrup on it, and I thought, what? And you know what? I was thinking, I could do with another one of them.
I got Ryan. So me and Ryan one day, as in Ryan Isaacs, went to. There's loads of shops in Cockfosters around the corner from me, and most of them are restaurants or breakfast cafes.
Yeah.
And we went to this new one that had opened, and it had chicken and waffles with maple syrup. And I was like, oh, I've got to have that for a taste of home. And he was like, chicken and maple syrup. I was like, try it. So it was like, he just ordered one rather than trying mine. He ordered it, and he was like, my God, my God. It's just honestly, if you ever see chicken and waffles,
order it.
Maple syrup, just try. Honestly, it sounds so wrong, but it is absolutely banging. Banging.
Yeah, I've changed over the years as well because I used to hate anything sweet. Couldn't bear the idea of it. And then recently, it must be the age thing, hitting the 50 mark, and then just getting a sweet tooth now. So all sorts of things like that. So I never thought I'd have the amount of times there's like caramel or something in some cooking, and I think, oh no, that's just wrong. I'll have it. It's like, why the hell didn't I have this before?
Yeah.
So now you're loving cakes now, right, Hoover?
Not particularly, no. There's only one cake I like, and that's the carrot cakes. Oh, that makes sense.
Carrot cakes.
I really love the cheap Sainsbury's chocolate cake. I love that. The £5 chocolate cake. It's absolutely brilliant. So soft, so fatty. Oh, Catman saying maple baked beans are amazing. Now, I saw baked beans. They were like British style. What the hell is British style? Isn't it just one form of baked beans?
Yeah, no. Like Ilana had beans on toast the other day. Or actually, she had. When I say beans on toast, she had a bowl of beans.
Yeah.
And toast.
Yeah.
I didn't see if she was like putting it on or dipping it in. I didn't see, but when we see our Heinz baked beans, it's that lovely kind of orangey kind of color. Here they're a lot darker, and I was like looking at them. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
What the hell is this? I mean, there's certain things I miss at home, and being the good Jewish boy I am, I can't wait to get back and have an English fry up and have English bacon, not this streaky bollocks. I cannot wait. Cannot wait.
And I've forgotten who it was. It might have been Gaguma, someone like that, talking about I think it's called the Yummy Boy channel on.
No, that was me and Gaguma talking about the Yummy Boys. I love that channel.
I think I've watched them all now. It's just all the Korean street food and things like that. It's just absolutely awesome. It's mouth-watering.
Oh, some of the hot dog, like the Korean hot dogs. My God. I've got to go. I tried bibimbap in Toronto. They've got a really good selection of bibimbap places, and if you can get bibimbap, it's amazing. Like especially when like, you wait for some of the rice to go around the really hot bowl to get really crispy. So it's like really crispy, but really it's marvelous.
I mean, I was lucky enough to go to Hong Kong a couple of decades ago now. The street food was just amazing there, and when it came to leaving, I felt like crying. I wanted to take it with me. I'm not going to go back to the mundane stuff.
Yeah.
Did you try the smelly tofu?
Yeah.
In Hong Kong? Smelly tofu.
I remember going through 20 things that were deemed the most popular things in the street food. So I was certainly at. Sorry, what did you call it?
The smelly tofu.
The smelly tofu. Certainly had tofu, but
yeah, you can smell the tofu.
Oh, stinky tofu. It's called stinky tofu. I remember that. Yeah. It does. It does.
Yeah. You can smell it blocked away before you eat it.
I mean, I didn't think I was going to like things like octopus and stuff like that, but they just find a way to make it all work.
Octopussy does taste good.
Do you know what? I've got to say this because this has just come through on my Levy Out group. Yeah, and this is official from the club. Okay? Yeah. The big screen is back. Park Lane Square will open to all ticket holders at 1:30 p.m. as the day's first televised Premier League fixture, Southampton versus Arsenal, will be shown on a big screen live from 2 p.m.
What?
Fans will be able to access the square from within the stadium via the turnstiles, via the South Stand. We are now opening up early so he can make more money, so we can premiere this new thing, and we're going to premiere it with Southampton versus the Filth.
I told you he's an Arsenal fan. That's why he's starting.
And don't forget, we also announced that you can watch all the World Cup games that England are playing in the stadium for a price. Like we did for the Champions League. This goddamn, if we don't spend big in January, which we won't, I swear to God, what I was capable of in January is going to sound like I was declaring world peace, or you were watching a Charlie Chaplin movie. I am going to call.
Oh God!
I don't even know what you can say to what I've just read out.
Enjoy the game.
I can say one word.
Breaking news on the coffee company. Brian's going to go mental. I can see the steam coming out of his ears.
I mean, this relaunch of the big screen could work if Southampton thrash the Gooners.
Yeah, but they won't, will they?
No, they won't, will they?
So Arsenal are going to win 6-0 that day.
and I like the generosity of
when are they going to start that? The big screen thing in January?
No, Southampton Arsenal, I believe, is this week.
Huh?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look because we're playing at 11:30. So if I go to Sunday, yes, Southampton are playing Arsenal. So get there early. Get your burgers, get your beers that float from the bottom. Do all that and congregate outside Park Lane so you can watch a big screen of the Filth probably winning and staying top of the league. But give him your money. Give him your money. So we can have Molten Brown as our official toiletries. Honestly, this guy, I try to go quiet. I try to only perk up when need be. This guy gives me all the... I just need to sit back. I don't even need to have an agenda. I don't even need to come up with shit. I don't even need to deep dive. He is manna from heaven for me.
Is that on Twitter?
Mate, I don't know where I've had it set. Wait, if I send it to you, you can share the screen, can't I? Can't you?
Yeah.
I'm really getting hot for this idea of watching the England games at the stadium, though. I mean, I'm sure it'll be on a nice cheap price because he wouldn't want to rip off the fans and then sell them very expensive food and beer while they're there, would he?
I'm going to find out the source of where this was.
Well,
And
you
I'm
did
sure there
hear,
won't be
Kauffie,
a
you
lot
get
of
a free
England
coffee now too when you get to the stadium.
I'm sure there won't be a lot of England merchandise in the club shop either.
Mate, my blood is gone. Oh my god!
Share screen.
I'm gonna find the source.
All right.
You know what the irony is? Probably if we were spending the money wisely on the transfers,
I can't do it because
we'd be okay with it.
I can't
Spend my money wisely. When have we ever done
Yeah,
that?
if we just imagine if we did that, if we were actually getting in players we think should be at the club, big name players and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
We'd look at all these ways of making money and think, yeah, okay, it's all right. But we don't do that. So it's dodgy ways of making more money that doesn't really benefit the team, does it?
Yeah, I can't share that, unfortunately. I need to go into my computer preferences. So no. Oh well.
When have we ever done anything for the team? Right. Look at what we have now.
Viewing a game at the Spurs ground, effing sickening. Yep. Ignores what needs to be done. There should be no one turning up, but people will turn up. People will turn up. Probably Arsenal fans, but just
in the
why?
Spurs stadium.
Why? It's just why?
Money.
Okay, just so it's actually on Twitter. Someone's just got back to me, but let me just say so people can see the picture. This is what I don't know if it's on Spurs' official Twitter, but this is what's going on. This is what's going on. Our beloved football club, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I remember when my mum and dad, my mum born in Tottenham, lived in Bruce Grove, could hear the Tottenham roar when she was a child. My dad, whose whole family support Tottenham, when it came to me, and I said, why should I, or what team should I support? My parents told me Tottenham, their stories. I do remember my dad and my late grandpa telling me, what we've been missing is 2 pitches, a skywalk, big screen to show the filth at top of the league, the biggest shop in Europe. This is. I don't even. Why don't they do this? The easiest way to do this and get it over the line is to say, do you know what, Spurs fans? What we're going to do with Park Lane Square? You guys are unlucky enough not to be able to go to a away game,
Yes,
but want to watch it in a unique environment. How about Spurs fans congregate outside and watch it on the big screen?
Yeah.
On away games that you don't have the privilege
Well,
of going
just the way,
to.
Brian, the way they made Jurassic Park here for the Toronto Raptors, right?
Yeah.
All the away games were played at Jurassic Park outside.
That's what they should have done. That's what they could have done. And then it would have been like, do you know what? That's a really smart idea. That's really good.
It was free, but there was like refreshments there. So you go there, buy a couple of beers, buy some food. Cool.
Exactly. That's what you would do. That's what you do. You'd even say, do you know what? That's nice. You're putting it on for the people that want to be together, want to be outside the ground, want to have that unique feeling. But the game you debut this, the game you pick to debut it is the filth. When I have to say, at that time, Villa are playing Brentford, Leeds are playing Fulham, and Wolves are playing Leicester. So you could have chosen any of those games.
Yeah.
But no. We will show the filth winning and probably retaining their position at the top of the league. So you can go into our stadium feeling all giddy because the points have gone up. Oh, this prick.
Imagine they'd done it on a day that Arsenal could possibly win the league. Arsenal won the league.
Oh, man.
That would be total Tottenham.
This prick. This prick. I just.
You just got to laugh, though, don't you? You just got to laugh how stupid they are.
You know what I wonder about sometimes when they have their board meetings? Does Levy call us, all fans, or does he use the word punters, or mugs, maybe?
Legacy fans. I mean, that was the Super League. That was the Super League thing. Legacy fans, which is back on, by the way. They're talking about the Super League again.
Mate,
it's back again.
I'm trying to stay very dignified, Ben, because this is your channel.
Yeah.
And at the time it is, and I don't want to go where I can feel myself going. So I'm going to try and steer around this kind of the road. And
Yeah.
I came on here saying about how dignified and how I've got to be clever and not lose it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just when you think he can't stoop any lower.
Yeah.
Or do anything.
I'll never think that.
No, but you literally, honestly, you literally think, okay, and how about you focus on these naming rights?
Yeah.
How about you focus on the January transfer window and have meetings with Poch and have meetings with Antonio and Paratici ready to attack the January transfer window.
Speaking of the naming
Ready
rights,
to attack.
it's gone a bit quiet again, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Mate, you heard what I said at the beginning. My fingers are now going to be nice and not only are they getting good workouts, they're going to be nice and soft and smooth because Molten Brown are the official toiletries, and these two fingers need to be kept nice and these do a lot of work. So I need to keep them nice and soothed and moisturized. Fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's face it, this isn't the first time we linked with Google, is it?
Yeah.
It's not the first time we've been in talks with them over it. So there's no guarantee whatsoever that they're going to be doing it.
Coover, our stadium naming rights, right, is going to be like our transfer window. We're going to be linked to 3,000 brands before we get one.
Oh, yeah.
Then we're going to end up with the Dulux Dome.
No, mate, we're going to end up with the 99p store. That's who we're going to end up with.
No, I like the 99p store. It's brilliant.
Mate,
no, I reckon Pets are us. We can be the dog bowl.
Dog bowl.
The Home Bargains Arena.
Oh, dear.
Mate, it's just pathetic. And you've got to look at it as well. And I'm being serious here. Whether Google are in the frame, whether it's rumors, whatever, when they see lethargic, pathetic, tired, poor excuses of performances against the big clubs like we do you as a brand want to be associated with it?
No. They're going to be on. They're going to be on the chairman's door saying, "Oi, we've given you loads of money to invest in the naming rights. Invest that into the team."
I mean, there's other things going on, and I'm not going to go into too much detail.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to say a lot about it, but I know Kuva knows, and I know the NFL. The NFL are fucking not happy with Tottenham Hotspur. Or no, sorry, they are not happy with a certain individual. They are not happy.
I will say though, that story was bollocks. That was completely utterly bollocks. The one I saw, they said that the players were falling in between like the gaps of the pitch.
No, if you read
players were complaining that their cleats, the way the football
they,
studs are, they're getting caught in between those.
And they also
because the where the NFL pitch is, there's no gaps. That's the bottom.
No, but what's happening, Ben, is it's the movement of so it's the movement of the things onto where our pitch divides and everything. It's that going against it when it's retracting that is causing divots and shit. And the players have said that they felt that they feel that there's something under there or on that pitch that isn't right that is going to force them to trip.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying. And trust me, where I've heard it from, it's come from someone talking to the vice president of the NFL.
No, it was here on Fox Sports. NFLPA actually released a statement, and that's the Players Association. So that's not just the league; that's the Players Association.
I mean, if it's out in the public, they've got to fix it.
So no, but this is the thing, Ben. This is why we heard this news that we're going to spend multi-million pounds on redoing it because there's new technology. They're sick and tired of his cutting corners. They're looking at going back to Wembley.
Yeah.
They're looking at going back to Wembley. And if the NFL, and I said this before when we went to the NFL protest, when I first came over, people think ENIC is this big, powerful, wonderful company, or not wonderful, but whatever. The NFL will swallow ENIC for breakfast.
Yeah.
And still want to eat. They are, you can't understand how big of an organization.
Yeah, they're massive.
Yeah, they make the Premier League, who are a huge organization, look small. They are ginormous, and it's more cost cutting.
I guess the quality of the pitch hasn't lived up to the standard that the NFL wants.
We now know, Brian, where that 150 million quid is going towards. The pitch. Not the players on the pitch, the pitch itself.
To be fair, he did say it will be used to make improvements both on and off the pitch. This definitely falls into both categories.
Listen, I think we're all on the same page here when it comes to it. Big up, Phil, brother.
Big up,
But I have to say, what I have to say is, I know a lot of people feel this way, but me and Graham have said it from whenever we've met each other. I've got no problem with that stadium holding an event every fucking day. Absolutely no problem. Come rain or shine, whether it be a kids' party, whether it be a concert, whether it be a fun fair, I don't care. As long as that money, as someone said, goes back to help the manager. Do as many boxing matches as you want. Have as many concerts. Do a fucking, like Bob did his 24-hour stream for the NHS. Do a 24-hour non-stop party thing. I don't care. Just, I want to see that money invested back in what we are meant to be.
The primary outlet of the football club, which is to be a football club.
Brian,
you talk such nonsense, Ben. You talk such nonsense.
But when has he ever done anything like that, right? So we know it, we've seen it, right? So the only thing I'm going to say is leave it out.
Yeah. You don't even need to see it. It's the suffix of every single one of your messages. You don't even need to say it anymore. Whenever I see you, there it is.
Yep. And not to forget this.
Yeah.
Like I said, listen. The thing is, the rumblings are starting again. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever way you want to look at it,
yeah,
it's happening because I point blank refuse to let Conte take the blame for this.
Yeah.
Yes, don't get me wrong, he is accountable and questions need to be answered or asked and answered. The players, as I said, we've had hundreds of players that have been and gone during his tenure. They need to be held accountable. But enough. Enough. If the NFL go or January's not good or Conte or whatever may be, it even started rumouring, but it turned out to be fake. That Harry Kane said he's now open to Bayern, but it turned out very quickly to be fake.
Yeah.
If this continues much longer, that won't be fake for much longer.
I don't think we'll go to Bayern. I think that does not seem like a move he'd make.
To win a trophy? Listen, guaranteed trophy. Absolutely. Yeah. Listen, mate.
I can see him going to Bayern before.
My question now is very simple. How many more goals to Greaves' record?
8.
Oh, if he beats that, right, he's going to Bayern.
Yeah.
Because I think he's come to the conclusion, right? If Haaland stays for 4 years, right, and Haaland scores about 30, 40 goals per season, and then the record will be gone. So, I don't know.
Yeah, no. If he looks at it, I'm looking at it like we can all look at it in Harry Kane's shoes, apart from we actually play for the club. We are born and bred die-hard Tottenham Hotspur. We bleed for the club. We will do anything for our beloved football club. But if you've gone there and every single year you've had a set target on yourself and you've rise to the challenge every single time, and on many occasions exceeded it, been told this, has said, as long as this club matches my ambition, this is my club, I'm staying.
Yeah.
And then year after year after year after year, you get lied to.
Yeah.
Or it turns out to be a false dawn or a fake promise or whatever. He is in the game. Yes, he'll be able to sit down and go, I'm immortal, I'm Tottenham's record goal scorer. Yes, I'm England's record goal scorer. And the rate he's going, he will obliterate Rooney's. Yeah. He will obliterate Rooney's. It ain't going to be like Bobby Charlton had for years, and Lineker came close and then Rooney came. He's going to obliterate by 20, 30 goals the way he's going.
Is
And
that
it will
because though they play so many more games though?
Yeah, and it will take a long time to break Harry Kane's both Tottenham Hotspur record and England record, which we all know he's going to break both. But that man wants a trophy.
Yeah,
that man wants a trophy, and in all honesty, that man deserves the trophy.
Yeah, deserves it.
That man deserves a trophy. And right now, if it happens again, where he's got 1 year left on his contract, we don't know the Conte situation.
Yeah,
he may say, and don't get me wrong, Bayern Munich are the big leaders, but I tell you now, if he becomes available, Real Madrid will sniff.
Man City will have him. If he's free, Man City will just say, right, then we'll have him as well. They will
do it.
Like, imagine you had Kane and Haaland up front. It's just like
I tell you, this might happen, because if M City this season doesn't get the Champions League in their pocket, right? Yeah, they might go and do that. Honestly, they might go and do that, and especially if Conte walks or he doesn't extend his contract.
If Conte leaves, Kane leaves. It's the end.
Yeah. Who's going to come in for us? Big Sam?
Well, we know who's going to be the manager. It's going to be Poch.
No. Poch is going to Aston Villa.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
If Conte leaves, Poch goes to Tottenham.
He said he's waiting until after the World Cup to see what opportunities arise, i.e. England, i.e. Tottenham, i.e. he ain't going Villa. I'm telling you, it's England or Tottenham.
Yeah,
that's what he's waiting for.
Villa's a better fit for him, I think, because they'll be able to do a proper rebuild.
Well, the only thing I would say if Poch came back to Tottenham is if we did not just a full rebuild, a complete and utter change of the football club. Just every single player gone, except for maybe Højbjerg, Bentancur, Basuma, like all the crap. Like Ben Davies would have to go. Dyer, who he fell out with, would have to go. All the basically get rid of every player, go to a full youth team like Cuba.
Exactly, not happening, is it?
Yeah. Right, Brian, remember 1 year ago, right? We were having this joke about Ben Davies having his testimonial.
Yeah. He's going to have a
testimonial. He's going to get it.
Davies and Dyer testimonial. The dum-dum.
Oh, I tell you. I don't know what to say.
Dumb and dumber.
How long has Winks been with us? He still hasn't gone, has he?
No, and by all accounts, and from what I've heard, he's coming back in January. And you know what? I am going to say something about this, and it does need to be said, because obviously that guy comes in for a lot of abuse, and some of it, the football stuff, correctly so. The personal stuff, we all know how we feel about that.
Yeah.
But what we've got to look at is, and one of the guys in one of my Leave the Out groups actually knows Harry Winks, is actually personally friends with him. And was telling me about the transfer, blah, blah, blah. But he was saying the whole time, and he came in for some bantering within the group, saying, do you know what? Everyone keeps going on about him being backwards, sideways, backwards, sideways, backwards, sideways, and he's not good enough. Well, he hasn't been here all season.
Yeah.
And what have we been doing? Backwards, sideways, backwards, sideways, backwards, sideways, backwards. Harry Winks, listen, Harry Winks is a die-hard Tottenham Hotspur fan. It's his club. Now, when he started with Pochettino, he started off incredibly well. Incredibly well. Then he got an awful injury against Burnley away and hasn't been the same. Now, since Pochettino and the stadium, the standards of the club and the aspirations of the club and the expectations of the club have gone through the roof.
Yeah.
And rightly so. We've been where we wanted to. His ceiling is here. And wait a minute, I've just got someone trying to call me.
Brian suddenly got really quiet.
No, that's because I had a call come through. Can you hear me now? Okay, it's coming through again. 1 second. Let me just say I'm on a call. 1 second. 1 second. On a stream will call after. Okay, so as I was saying, Harry Winks' ceiling is there.
Yeah.
Tottenham Hotspur is right there. It is no fault of his own that we've become bigger than he is.
Yeah.
Now, listen, I don't want him at the club. And I think he's not good enough. But I think what we have to look at now is we have labelled him backwards, sideways. Whenever we've let in goals and he's been the culprit, we are so quick to jump on the bandwagon. You look at that performance against United. You look at that performance against other teams this season. Backwards, sideways. Harry Winks ain't in the squad. Harry Winks ain't in the fucking country.
Yeah.
True.
And we this is what I'm saying. When we've got to, I feel I have what's the word? I think I have an obligation because I have a platform here.
Yeah.
And I could be very, very volatile about Levy and back it with blah, blah, blah. But we have to look at things as well without this agenda. And the guy that's in this Levy out group and his friends, he's been saying it. And do you know what? He's right. He is right. He's just not good enough. But we can't say, oh, we're useless when he's in backwards, sideways. We're giving it. We Are Tottenham TV today put out a tweet showing a video of the movement up until Fred's first goal.
Yeah.
It's like Moses had parted the Red Sea. There's no intensity. There's no closing down. There's no movement. There's no aggression. Harry Winks ain't in the country. Yes, I don't want to see him wear a football shirt for Tottenham again, and I think he's not good enough. But we all need to look at ourselves and say, we say this about him because he's flavour of the month, like we do with Everton or whatever. But this team right now ain't doing much better without him.
Yeah.
So
he's a good lad, Harry Winks. He's just not good enough. He gets too much. I mean, he got a really bad injury. He wasn't even defensive midfielder. He was a number 10. So he should actually be further up the pitch. So he's not been coached properly. You could actually blame Pochettino for that. He's playing him in a position that it wasn't his natural position, and he's struggling at it. Bobby, you haven't spoken for. We do actually have to end in 5 minutes because I do actually have to close my shop at some point today. But what's your opinion on this, Bobby?
You know what? I'm just going to go with the grand scope of things. Right now, with what we have, we've just got to get behind what we have. Until January comes along, we're going to be in this rut. We're going to be having these debates until the team performances pick up. We're in such just this dark abyss or something right now. I don't even know what the hell this is right now because it was just so painful too. The lack of effort, forget quality, forget the transfer window and everything. A team that tries will stand a chance against a team with quality. Yeah. And a team that doesn't try, which we didn't, is just unbearable. It's so fucking painful, Ben. It's how we're going to get through these next 3 months. I don't know how I'm going to keep my motivation and my excitement to come over and watch the game in January. And if I come over there and this is the display that I'm going to, you guys were touching base earlier on it that, people drove 9 hours, this and that. We're flying 8 hours, and then on top of that, all the commuting over there and everything. Yeah. And if this is the on-field product that we're going to have to look forward to, then we're in serious trouble. And I said it yesterday on Sava's stream. For the first time, I threw my hands up, and Brian and me are very good friends. He's my dearest friend in this community, and I threw my hands up and said, I finally truly understand where kind of these guys are coming from. Stel, Sava, Brian, and some of the guys that said, look, that this whole trickle down effect shit has been going on way too long. The poisonous atmosphere that's been created. 14 managers. How can 14 managers be all the reason that we have been unsuccessful, or just not even challenging? And the problem is, Catman, Alfie Devine is probably better than Winks, but Conte won't bring him out. For some reason, he doesn't trust the youngsters either. We had Perisic come in as an older guy that we were all excited about. He was the only one in the transfer window. Him and Basuma, everybody was kind of singing their praises. Richie, there was a little bit apprehension about just because of the price tag he came with now. And the Perisic was dreadful as well. It's everybody was just dreadful. Everybody. Like, we can't. A stat came up yesterday, Kuva, and I'm sure you'll remember this. 66 shots conceded to the likes of, it was Chelsea, United, and Arsenal, I believe. The combination of the three games. 66 shots conceded in 3 fucking games. And then Sava brought up the thing that said we were second in the league for most shots conceded. Jesus, that's, and then I think the guys that were at the top of the food chain, I think he said it was Man City had 669 or 70, something like that, around their coups. Do you remember? It's around there though, right? It's like 100 less, more than 100 less. It was.
It
was the gap was just unbelievable, and here we are as fans thinking that we're gonna hopefully, because of Conte alone, we're gonna challenge for this, we're gonna challenge for that. No, this is a football team. It's a club. It cannot be done from a one-man perspective. Kuva and I were speaking about this yesterday. I don't know who anybody watched the show, but I will bring this up again. When you look at what Newcastle has done and the way that ownership came in and said, yeah, we've got billions of dollars, but they didn't just go splash cash stupidly. They put the foundation in behind Eddie Howe. Then that foundation built on what Eddie Howe wanted. And then they addressed the needs that they had for their team. I don't understand why a club can come in with new ownership and do that and set up that system so quickly, and we've failed to do it for so long.
It's almost like they've got a sense of direction, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, before I bring in Kuva, I was arguing with someone in the Irish Hotspur group and said, Newcastle have brought in Sven Botman and Bruno Guimaraes. Those are 2 players that should be playing for Tottenham.
Nick Pope, I'll take him. Trippier, I'll take him. I'll take it back.
Forget so Trippier, because Trippier was, we should have Sven Botman.
Right? We have been buying players, right, not suited to the manager's needs. Right? Manager will identify what kind of players he wants for his style of play.
Yeah.
And our owners will bring in players that are not the players he wants.
Exactly.
The style that he wants to play. So,
well, what player, Eugene, did Eddie Howe say that was a club signing and not my signing?
Yeah.
Eddie Howe doesn't have to say anything. Most probably every player that he wanted, right?
But that's what I'm saying. So, and then we've got our manager saying that this player is not my signing; he's a club signing.
To be honest,
Eddie there's Howe obviously an issue there.
Fuck me, I've got Bruno Guimaraes in my team.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. We've not done it for we've not done it ever.
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 Not for so long, ever.
For as long as I've known. Why do you think my brother down here is looking like that now? Right? Because he's not done it before. We always needed that few players that suits the manager to bring us to the next level, and he doesn't do it. It's just what I said.
We can't bring in players to suit the manager if we're going to keep switching the managers. This is why I look at Ajax in envy, because Ajax set up their club a certain way and said, here's our foundation. And we're going to bring managers that come in and suit this foundation so that we can bring in players and develop our players through our youth academy to suit these systems. We don't have a system. Then, like Kuma said,
our youth academy doesn't meet our first team system. That's one thing. The youth plays a different style of football. The manager that comes in plays a different style of football. That it doesn't meet up in the end, right? When we had Jose, right, we were top of the league by December.
Right? Yeah, you were saying that yesterday, 15 games or something like that.
Yeah, 15 games, so we were top of the league, right? Then Jose's heart got broken, right? When he heard the news, right? He's not getting any players in January. Remember, Jose, when he was top of the league, right? He was already saying, I'm not going to get any players in January. I'm not going to get any players in January. I think Jose's heart was broken by then, right? He was like, I was called into this job again, right? And Levy is Levy again, right? And he's always doing it. And in the end of the day, I guess Jose down tools.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Right. And the whole squad went to shit.
Yeah.
You see? So
what are your final thoughts, Kiva, before we let people know where we can find everyone?
For me, I will never, ever in my life back down from the idea of we've got to play stylish attacking football. I don't see any reason why we can't do that and be successful. It's none. It's a choice playing like this. But I was okay to say, well, let's back Conte anyway. He is a good manager, even if it's not my liking of style. It's we can achieve some things with him if we back him. Doesn't look like we have. And that result, the way we played on that Wednesday night, that to me looked like a manager that doesn't believe in his team and a team that doesn't believe in the manager. There was nothing. It was absolutely devoid of all hope. It was
But cool. Imagine if we beat Newcastle this Sunday, right? And of course, I hope we beat them.
And they're in form.
No, but even if they are in form, we beat them, right? We're papering over the cracks again. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We're
I
just
don't
papering over
think
the
we
cracks
will
again.
beat them.
Yeah. No, I mean, let's say we beat them, right? But all I know is that Conte has been gagged since the Burnley game last season. That's all. He's been gagged, and he's lying to us now. And I've never seen Conte lie. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen Conte lie, and he's doing it at Tottenham. And that's I don't know. Maybe Levy has got some kind of black magic voodoo over him or some shit like that.
People will say or won't say a lot of things if the money's right.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Maybe that's the black magic
20
voodoo.
million a year. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, exactly. No, you won't.
Yeah. I would try to keep my mouth shut.
I spent 2 days with you,
Okay.
Bobby. That's not true. I spent 2 days with you in the car with road rage.
You're doing about the first £2 and then being breach of contract.
Yeah.
Also,
And on that note, Bobby,
I
where
just want to say one thing, Ben. Just want to say one thing very quickly, and it will mean something to you as well. That picture that I showed about where to find it, sometime on Twitter, I've just had it told to me that it's been emailed to all season ticket holders and members. So Ben, you should be getting an email advising you that you can go. I don't know if it's been delivered to you just yet, because obviously they do it in stages. But you will be receiving an email telling you to get down to Tottenham early so you can watch Arsenal on a big screen.
Who's a lucky lad, Ben?
Yeah.
I mean,
Come on, Benny.
just listen to that sentence. You're going to get an email telling you can go to the ground early to watch Arsenal on a big screen.
No, but Benny
You
Boy
could
was
do
on
a
the
watch along.
Oh, yeah, I got the email.
Yay!
I got the email.
I didn't get one.
So Ben, please just very quickly read us the email and what it says. Obviously, there is that picture, but obviously there has to have been some words and text that the club have written.
No, they've just said, Sunday's fixture sees us playing Newcastle. We aim to consolidate our winning record on home, 7 wins in all competitions. To make it mostly a doubt, Tottenham's today. Please read through the information contained. Travel update. We want to advise fans of the following travel information, which includes details of planned closure of Stratford Station. Oh, shit. When planning a game, fixtures on your phone, how to get into the stadium, get ready for match day info, Rainbow Laces campaign, and the big screen is back.
Yes.
That way will be open to all ticket holders at 1:30 as the first televised Premier League fixture. Southampton versus Arsenal will be shown on the big screen at 2 p.m. Fuck that. And the rest of it, I don't care.
Leave you out.
This fucking football club.
Bobby, what's happening this week on your show?
So I just want Brian to feel a little bit better here before we log off here. But I got an email from the club today too, Brian. Below is the address we hold in your system. This address is incorrect. Here's important information. Do not delete this digital session. And it is just the email confirming my ticket and where we're seated in the stadium for the game. So there's a bit of good news for you, buddy.
Mate, I'm hoping I get a ticket for the NLD. Mate, when I'm home, if I get a ticket for the NLD and we lose, you watch. I will tell you now. We have plans.
Please don't even say shit like that. Come on.
No. We have
Don't even say it. I don't even say it.
Bobby, you're cool. A few of us had plans for doing something inside the stadium after the match when we went out of the Carabao Cup 1-0 to Chelsea, and it was all planned. But by the end of the game, it was just such a drear piss take of a game, whatever. We couldn't even be bothered. But if I'm there at the NLD and we put on a show like we did against United, and shit is still. We haven't signed players by January the 16th.
How's this, Brian? If they, God forbid, put in this display like they did on Wednesday, I will allow you to take little K to use him to get through all the little passage areas and set off.
All right, mate, that's all scared, mate. No, there's no need for that.
Yeah.
There's no need for that. There's no need for that.
I'll have him charge the field.
Bobby, what's happening on your channel this week?
We are going to be recording this week. We're back on Sunday night with Kauffie and the Kang.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're 100%. Yeah, we're back on Sunday night with Kauffie and the Kang there.
Yeah.
That big sexy fella down there. Myself will be wrapping up the weekend scores and then doing our post-game wankety wank wrap up and in the wall wrap up and getting everybody prepared for their Monday. Hopefully we've got some good discussions regarding the games that happen. If not, then it's going to be a somber start to the show and we'll have to kick it into gear somehow to make sure everybody leaves with a happy face, or at least they're angry with me, what me and Kuba talk about. So as long as we provoke a reaction, we have accomplished what we go out to do. So get over to the Three Spurs.
Yeah, as Bob Spurs likes to say, the Sunday show, Kauffie and the Kang on the Three Spurs boys. It's the palate cleanser for the aftermath of In the Wall on Saturday.
So that's next, and the boys are going to be recording with, dare I say, an Arsenal fan for their off the pitch, but he is a lovely guy, and looking forward to having him on and getting the boys to meet some new people out there in the YouTube community. So we're looking forward to that. Hopefully they lose, and it is a somber show on his standpoint, and me and Kuva can just light it up.
Eugene, when are you back on Spurs Wation? I know you've said you've just got a new job, but when are you guys back?
I'll be doing the watch along, right, with a couple of Newcastle fans from Malaysia. This coming Sunday, right? Most probably that will be about 11:30 p.m. Malaysian time. That's about 4:30 p.m. your time. But I'll be starting about 15 minutes earlier. Hopefully, I'll be home on time for doing the show. Right? If not, we have to start a bit late. But hopefully, I'll be. Usually, I'll be at home time. But hopefully, I can finish my bath and have my dinner and get on the show with the couple of Malaysian.
And last but certainly not least, Brian, when are Tottenham on tour back? Because I would like to know as well.
Yeah, so listen. As you know, Ben has become part of the team. He is a regular now, but I'd love to say regular, but since he's joined and it's not through him, it's mainly because of me. We've gone radio silent. Everyone on this screen know the shit that I've been going through, and it's not just me, but I've been the main culprit of this. There's been a lot of stuff going on, and it's why we haven't been able to commit to putting shows in the works, because something could happen at any moment and I can't make it or whatever. But what we do want to thank you for is we did hit 5,000 subscribers this week.
Hey, nice.
A number we've been trying to hit for a good little while. And Brian Ireland, who does a lot of the stuff behind the scenes and the thumbnail, whatever, he's been very, very busy with his line of work. Because of my situation, I'm out of working, but as people well know, in just over 2.5 weeks now, I will be back home in England, and I am staying in England till the end of the season. So I will be with Ben a lot of the time, or at least on the same time zone. I plan to see Ben as much as possible. Danny Kiriakou, Ryan Isaacs. So we will be back, being able to put out more regular content, new shows, new ideas, new things, regular shows as well, to start giving you guys the content that we used to do and used to enjoy having you guys in. So what I will say, Tottenham on Tour will be back in a big way. Either anytime now or from when I'm back in November, because the one thing I've said with Brian Ireland when we've spoken, and I mentioned it with Ben as well, is when he was here, is when we come back, we've had many of these times where we've come back, we've been strong for a few weeks, then something's happened and we go missing for a few weeks. Whereas this time when we come back, we want to make sure we come back and we're back for good. So me being in the same time zone as 4 of the guys, and Brian Ireland will obviously be with us as often as he can. But Tottenham on Tour will be back in a big way, I can guarantee, when I arrive back in November the 9th. From November the 9th onwards, obviously a couple of days jet lag. we will be back in a big, big way. And we apologise, or I apologise, let me say, for the lack of content. But we will be back bigger, stronger, and I will be there to molten brown my fingers to make sure they're nice and moisturised, so I don't get cracked during the British winter. So they're nice and so we will be back in November, big time, and we apologise.
Sorry, I missed that, Brian. Something about something molten and brown in your crack or something.
Yeah, you do know.
I was going to start thinking about what happened when you were sleeping over here.
Well,
Okay?
no. I was going to do one of those, like you see the Amazon lectures and the Ask Google things. I was going to do things like saying Ask Google and as always, and hope they say Levy out. Yeah. But because Google has now gone quiet, I need to go. Maybe I'll instead of using nail polish, I'll get Dulux paint and have official paint nails for. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll be back.
Just reminds me that it was lovely to be trolled by our own sponsor, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah.
And Cuba, any channel you'd like to promote?
Well, Bob Spur on Saturday night, obviously.
10:45.
10:45. Got to be done. This coming up to the 1 year anniversary of Bob going into a coma for the first time. So it's big thing. Nearly $6,000 raised so far towards the NHS, which is amazing. With another $5,000 from
their donors.
From what's the word? Like beneficent partners, if you like. So it'd be well over $10,000 raised.
Yeah.
There's going to be a few shows in the works, I think, with Bob talking about doing some more mental health shows after doing the one about coma a few months ago. I know Brian's keen on doing mental health shows as well.
Yeah.
Big up in the community. A lot of people responded to that positively. So that's all coming up. And then obviously on with my I love it when you get all intimate like that.
I like to make her jealous sometimes, you know.
Thank you to all my guests, from Bobby to Eugene to Brian and to Kiva, coming on the show and just make it ending the week with a bit of a somewhat somber note, some very fun information. We'll be back on Monday next week at 2 p.m. Oh, you want to do it, Brian?
I do, and I'm adding to it as well now. So I now do. Don't forget, Christmas is coming. Get Molten Brown for your official toiletries and stocking fillers. Yeah. And as always, Levy out.
No.
Brilliant.
And don't forget 15% off at the Spurs shop right now. I just got the email.
And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing, catch you later, guys. Big up.
Levy out.
Rest of your weekend.
Levy out.
Levy out. Every single